Hey guys, welcome to another Five Nights at Freddy's video, and today we got a whole bunch of new FNAF merch that got revealed. We got Wave 2 of Funko Snaps, we got a whole new Youtooz wave with a character I was not expecting to get, a second Youtooz figure, I guess. And then we also got some statues, which I am really excited about. So yeah, let's talk about the statues first. So the first one I want to talk about for today's video is the Foxy statue, because that one I think is my favorite out of both of these. So yeah, let's talk about this quickly. Now, I really like this. It gives me a lot of the same vibes of the McFarlane figure. And I'm pretty sure they actually didn't base this... Well, they definitely based it off FNAF 1. But, I think they based this stage more off of FNAF VR. Because in FNAF 1, the stage didn't have that, circular platform, at least. Or it could have, we just didn't really see it because it's all in black and white. Well, mainly black and white in FNAF 1. So, it probably could have had it. I just didn't notice it. But, overall, this is a really good statue. I'm kind of glad they didn't add any other characters to this, because I feel like it would have been a little bit, too much in it. I think just Foxy and the Pirate Cove works. The only thing that I think they could have did is add, a little wall around, the back, so the curtain, it doesn't just look like a floating curtain, which it kind of does. But it still looks pretty good. I'm just a little bit of minor nitpicks. These are really good. I'm pretty sure this is still going to be $50 unless inflation happened, or they just want to do a higher price point. The Foxy one might be a little bit more than $50 because it has the whole curtain, maybe $60 at most, but I doubt that. Funko seems to keep a consistent range of prices. The action figures only rise by $1. I think they used to be $12, now they're $13. It's not that much. And yeah, also Foxy has a little "It's Me" sign, which is pretty cool. This reminds me if there's ever a free roam. Well, there was Security Breach, but a free roam FNAF 1 game. And you were able to walk up to Foxy's curtains and you open them and you jump scares you. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I know it didn't happen in the game, but it does. It's pretty cool. The only thing I wish they did was give a little bit more painting on the Foxy's legs, but that's really it. Nothing really to complain about. Very good statue. You can tell Funko definitely took their time with these. All right, now let's talk about the Lefty one. Now the Lefty statue is a very cool statue, but I really like how it looks. There only is one thing I don't know about it. I don't know if Lefty's going to have both his eyes on the top or just two black eyes, because, I don't know. I think he's going to have one eye and then one black eye. But that's probably a minor thing. I don't really care about that. Now let's talk about the puppet, probably the best part of the statue. So, as we can see, Lefty is opening his chest cavity and swallowing the puppet, it looks like. Or he could be climbing in. I don't really think that's the case, though. Who knows? It looks like Puppet's trying to get his head out of Lefty's mouth. And I really like the puppet, but there's always something a little bit off of his mask, but that's really it. It's probably just this photo. In hand, it'll probably look better. But, who knows. I really like that they added the puppet's box in the background, even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense, because I thought the puppet would just be, roaming around in, alleyways and stuff, collecting straps in FNAF 6, not have, his own box in the, the pizzeria. But it does look pretty cool. It would make more sense for a security puppet to be in the box, but then then there'd be an extra security puppet there. It doesn't really make sense, but it is very cool. I think it would have made a little bit more sense if it was in an alleyway and this was happening and Lefty was sitting down, but it's still very cool. We also have the balloons there, which is cool. I think they could have added maybe a different character there or something, but I don't want to clutter the statue too much like what I said with Foxy. But yeah, overall this is a very good statue. I'm definitely going to be picking both of these up. They're amazing. Also, here's the box for the Lefty. It is kind of weird, though. It has, the Toy Freddy, generic, Freddy Fazbear's pizza thing that they put on the, custom pizza box. I think Funko made it. It was from, 2017, so I don't remember. And arcade vinyls, which is kind of weird. I thought they would be over that by now. I put Rockstar Freddy on because it's FNAF 6 theme. But it's not bad at all. I really like it. If it wasn't for that, it would have been perfect. And probably the Foxy box is going to be very similar to this. Probably just not with, the stripes and actually, it might have the Toy Freddy logo on it. I don't know. It might just be FNAF 1 theme. But that's really it. It's just a box, not much to say. It does look very nice, though. In my opinion, I like this one better than Security Breach boxes. Anyways, we'll start talking about the Youtooz figures. So I'm going to talk about these one at a time, so I'll start with Springtrap. This one's pretty good. But I'm kind of disappointed. I thought Youtooz should have done a lot better. Springtrap, it's not bad at all. It's just I think Youtooz could have done better. His head could have been more rounder. I don't know why he has that weird burn trap. His body literally looks like burn trap. Also, this is the prototype one. That's why he has the green feet, if anyone was wondering. But besides that, he's pretty good. He could have used more of a paint job, though. He doesn't have the silver fingertips and anything else like that. But the reason I'm being so negative towards this figure is because Springtrap is basically the villain of FNAF. You know, he is the villain of FNAF. Like, I know we just got a whole wave full of purple guys and Springtraps and one golden Freddy. But, like, this is, like, the main, like, villain. Like, purple guy is pretty big, but Springtrap's, like, the main villain. Like, how many games was purple guy in before he was Springtrap? Like, 3 counting FNAF 4. And Springtrap's been, like, the villain of FNAF 6, FNAF 3, Security Breach, which is on in the background. And this is, like, the main form of him. So, I feel like they should have did a little bit better of him. Like, his face shouldn't have those cheeks, because that's not that accurate. His eyes do look nice. His body, though, like, I feel like they should add the silver fingertips, a little bit more withering, and his torso the torso is what's throwing me off the most. But just because I'm saying this doesn't mean it's bad. Like, I think it's really good. It's just that these are very expensive, and also it's, like, the main villain, too. But it's not at all bad. It's actually a very good figure. Like, besides, like, minor details being missing, like the ear on top, the top piece ear being withered, it's still very good. Youtooz did a really good job. And I think I chose to talk about this image of it because I think this is the best looking one. Anyways, talking about Golden Freddy next. So for Golden Freddy, he is pretty good. I think he's my second favorite out of the wave. I think he'll go Springtrap, Golden Freddy, 8-bit purple guy, normal purple guy. The only flaws with Golden Freddy is he has this weird leg withering. Like, I think they could have been trying to make withered Golden Freddy first, and then just decided, like, after the leg that they're going to do normal Golden Freddy. I don't really know. It's not that big of a deal, though. Besides that, I think they should give him the white eyes instead of the black ones, but it's not that big of a deal. That's really it for Golden Freddy. I'm going to talk about 8-bit purple guy now. So the next one up is 8-bit purple guy. I really like this guy. There's nothing really bad about him, besides the feet are a little bit weird, but besides that, he's basically perfect. I do think Youtooz kind of shot themselves in the foot with this, though, because they made a purple guy figure, which I'm not going to talk about, we already talked about him in a previous video, that's, like, slightly worse than this. Like, I understand they want to make one 8-bit purple guy that's accurate to the games, and then one, like, normal purple guy, but if you want to do that, why don't you make the purple guy from the books, so we have an actual William Afton. I don't know, but I'm probably going to buy both of them still. It's just, I feel like that more people are going to buy the 8-bit one than the other one, but I think they're both very good still, so I'm going to buy both of them. So for the shoulder plushes Youtooz made, I do think that the Freddy and Cupcake one are good, because I think that a lot of people are going to buy the Cupcake one, because there's going to be a lot of Chica cosplays and stuff, and this will be like a little add-on. The Freddy one looks good too. I think that one's going to sell pretty good, because it's, in my opinion, better than the other chibi Freddy plush, because it's in the normal position. But I do not think the Vanny one is going to sell that much. The Vanny plush, I'm pretty sure, is still in stock on Youtooz website. And this one's just, like, it doesn't have as much detail in it as the normal Vanny plush. And they're the same price, so I can picture a lot more people buying the other Vanny plush. Also, I don't really think people are going to be like, oh, I want to buy this one because I want to walk around outside with a Vanny plush on my shoulder. I don't really think that many people are going to be doing this. The only reason I'm going to buy the Freddy and Cupcake one is because the Freddy one looks really nice, and there is no Cupcake Youtooz plush, so I don't know. I do think some people will buy the Vanny one, though. But, yeah, that's really it for Youtooz news for today. Now let's get into the Funko Snaps. Okay, so for the retail Funko Snaps, they're okay. There's definitely 2 good ones and then 2 meh ones. Actually, 1 meh one, 1 bad one. But I'm going to talk about the okay, good ones first. So Nightmare Bonnie and Nightmare Chica, I was really excited for these. I'm actually surprised they didn't do a 2-pack for Nightmare Bonnie and Nightmare Chica and then just have Toy Chica as a retail and then the exclusive Phantom Foxy. I think that's kind of weird. But Nightmare Chica looks pretty good. The only thing that I think is a little bit off is her cupcake. It has some weird colors and the face is weird. And also that the bib isn't on it, which is really weird because they did it with Toy Chica and normal Chica. So, I don't know. Next one we're going to talk about is Nightmare Bonnie. This one's really cool. I really like the guitar, which looks really nice, and the Nightmare Bonnie the face actually has the opening on it, which I thought they weren't going to do. And you can see a little bit of the nightmares endoskeletons underneath it, but we'll have to get a better look at that when they come out in, like, March, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, besides that, Nightmare Bonnie, the only bad thing about him is he should be, like, light blue. This is just a normal Bonnie. It looks like Nightmare FNAF Plus Bonnie. But it's still okay. Not that bad. Also, Nightmare Chica has a blue eye instead of a gray eye, but that's basically for every Funko Nightmare Chica product. The Funko Pop, the reversible head, the action figure. Kind of used to it at this point. Toy Chica, She does not look good. I think this is the second worst snap ever made. They should have, this alternate face, though, kind of saves it a little bit. But also the cupcake has purple instead of blue, which I think is weird. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it is blue. Besides that, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Phantom Foxy. You might be saying, what is going on with Phantom Foxy? Well, I'm going to explain it. This is not FNAF 3 Phantom Foxy. This is the Phantom Foxy based off of Five Nights at Freddy's VR and the FNAF 3 levels in there. That's why the legs are clear, it has green toes, and the main body is green. It also has the green hand and the green hook. Also, it does have one new mold, which is surprisingly. It's a new face mold, or it's just alternated. They got rid of the eye patch, that's really it. Now, this is probably the worst snap figure I think they ever made, or ever will make, who knows? So before I talk about Toy Freddy, I'm going to talk about the playset first. That's why you don't see the other face of Toy Freddy here. So yes, do this quickly. I don't like this that much, the playset. The Toy Freddy's amazing, but the playset is eh. I don't know what game it's supposed to be from. I would say FNAF 1 because it has the cupcake on the desk and some boxes and spare parts, but we already got a FNAF 1 playset. I was thinking this would be FNAF 2 because we got the Toy Freddy, but it's not because we don't have the opening door. Seems like it could be sister location with the little like wire thing on the left. I don't know. But it seems like Funko just made a new office, so I don't know. I was hoping they would, when I heard about this, I was like, oh, it's probably going to be Ruined DLC. That's why they just called it Five Nights at Freddy's Office playset. But it's not. But there is something very good about this. The Toy Freddy figure. Now, this guy is probably the best figure we ever got from Funko, from the Snap line. And it definitely speaks for itself. We have game-accurate second face, and the first face looks amazing. I don't know how they did it with the eyes to be black, because when you take off the face, the eyes are still going to be there. I don't know, maybe they're molded on top, which is probably what they are. The body's just a remake of Toy Bonnie's body, but besides that, it is really good. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!